just couldn't afford it. All right, we get in back. How are you doing? All right, I'll let you get the headphones on first.
I'm doing good today.
Good.
I don't know if we've commentated together before.
I think we have. We have it at the weeklies before at least, but not like frequently.
Yeah.
I think it's
Yeah.
only been a couple of times.
Probably once or twice. Yeah, and we've got a all PM player show right now.
We do. It's because all of the yeah. We just have to flip this. What button do I hit to swap to the screen?
So I feel like this could really go either way. Obviously, Landon has like a much better handling of this matchup in this game in general, but Jax moves really well, and he does a lot of very good mix-ups.
And Jax plays a lot, just not locally. This is actually Jax's only second time playing Rivals on LAN. So had to apparently take a picture of his settings before to like remember what his controller dead zone needed to be for like plugging in at
it. But yeah, Jax, probably the most no-nonsense Kragg I've seen. You know, he played Falcon in Melee and PM, and he tries to play Kragg pretty much like Falcon.
I mean, to the point that earlier he was saying, he's like, yeah, if I could get a version of Kragg that was just had slightly faster airspeed, he's like, I would give up all of my specials for that. I don't need rock, I don't need pillars, I jump.
He's been saying this.
Yeah.
But Landon takes the first stock pretty convincingly. Yeah, I think Jax might have a hard time like figuring out Landon's tempo.
Yeah, I agree.
I do think that is Jax's best attribute as a player is when he gets the opponent's tempo, he just like knows where to put his things.
He's so good at the like small like momentum mix-ups of like, it's not even like a crazy like, oh, this is a 50-50. It's just the like, all right, I'm calling out your dash back at the one time I need to, or I'm doing. Always been so good at that. What was Landon going for there?
I feel like he was trying to go for a drop zone aerial of some sort. Or he might.
What was that? Landon is giggling in the player cam right now.
So we might have. I said that Jax, like this might be like a 50-50 matchup, but I didn't account for one thing, and it's basically that Kragg is a very nonsense character and Clairen is very straightforward. Except Landon has a very nonsense playstyle.
And Jax is very straightforward.
Yeah. So
we have flipped the roles here.
Yeah.
It's the Clairen doing the weird stuff and the Kragg who's not using any command grab.
And I think Jax needs to be like
just
at least
a little bit more.
Yeah, like there has to be at least a little bit that you throw somebody like Landon off his rhythm.
I like that it's a very fundamental game plan, but yeah, I think you need just a little bit of great DI to get like that weird spot around the pillar.
Yeah.
Because I think if you had just gone into the pillar and teched, Landon could have covered it. I thought that was the comeback.
This is starting to look a little dangerous.
Yep, I thought that if Jax had hit that down special,
it would have been
wait.
And
it's not landing yet.
Landon is letting up a little bit too soon. You know, okay, Jax has been doing that special get from ledge. It is not good. It does not lead into anything.
I always think that it'll like pop the person up more, and
it's so weak. And like it has so much lag. I'm not sure what it's for. But Jax finds the stomp knee to take that game out.
One of like 3 stomp knees that Kragg has.
Yeah.
They all start with the same move though.
Yeah, I'm surprised Jax brought that back, but I think Landon was just like, okay, I have a healthy lead now. I can let up on the pedal a little bit and save some of my energy for later. But Jax saying, no, the gas is on, and if you let up on it on your own end, then I'm just
especially if I start getting a bead on your momentum or like the pace.
And yeah, this is, I mean,
the Kragg moves so fast.
As I was saying that, Jax had taken more percent, but like Jax had been taking more commanding positions and has been all throughout this game so far. So
well, that's why when Landon almost got hit by that down special initially, I was worried because I was like, I know that Jax is way up in percent, but if you're getting hit by certain moves in that spot, you're just dead.
Yeah. I mean, it's not even necessarily that it would kill, but like Kragg is pretty hard to kill as Clairen sometimes. And as a result, Kragg can get a lot of second chances. And what that means is like he gets the second chance to like hit you with something that is a little bit jarring to get hit by. And then even though you're up in percent, you feel like, you know, it's basically even, if not like in their favor.
I just always assume that Kragg is going to live, at least 1 or 2 stocks is going to live a little bit longer than you would expect. Oh, jumped into it!
Yeah, that is the hardest thing to deal with in this matchup as Clairen, is like Kragg pulling rock when you're off stage. It's just
so scary.
It's a loaded gun to your head, and it is especially difficult to deal with as Clairen because, yeah, she has a stall and a counter, but like there is very little risk for Kragg to just
shield
throw
is
that
so
out.
small.
There's so little risk, and Clairen trying to avoid it is riskier than Kragg throwing it himself. And if you get hit, you're just dead.
Yeah, that's how I feel is playing Maple in the matchup as well. Of like, yeah, I can wall cling, I can do a couple others, but if I'm hit by the rock, I'm actually just dead off stage. Okay.
Jax right now has a comfortable enough lead. Gets caught pulling the rock. So I was talking about this with Landon. Jax, he likes to hold forward a lot, right?
Yes.
And he is more of a no-nonsense. You know, he plays
He's
Kragg
willing
like
to
Falcon.
like, yeah, Jax is willing to like hold back a sec, but it's often for the reason of, and now that you're thrown off your groove, I'm gonna hold forward again.
Yep. And so what Landon and I were noting was a weakness of his play is he likes to hold forward so much that anytime you see him not holding forward, you can almost like, it's almost guaranteed that he's not holding forward because he wants to pick up a rock. And so it's not hard to read that.
Ooh, that's out. Dumped off the side.
What I was saying when I was on commentary with Landon is that characters like Kragg and Edlis, you know, they have these resources that they have to pick up while they have a moment to breathe in neutral. And like one of the best ways to like play the kind of play style that Jax has, or like, you know, just not like hanging back all that much, is like when you have an advantage situation where you can't push it very far anymore without risking it, you know, risking getting reversaled.
Yeah.
It's better a lot of the time to go for pulling the resource.
But if when you think you have time to pull the resources is too like predictable, that's when everyone else will just like sprint in on you.
Yeah. So what I'm saying is like, you know, you're hitting them, or like, you know, you've got them in disadvantage, so like they're trying to get out, and then, you know, you see the moment where it's like they're probably going to get out, or I might get like a not very good hit to continue this state, or it's like risky to do. So, you know, you just hang back instead and pull your resource rather than trying to take a risk on extending that disadvantage or that advantage state. And I don't think Jax has a very good handle on it. It's kind of black and white at the moment. He kind of is just like, I'm either holding forward to approach, or I'm holding back to get rock. Yeah.
I mean, is clearly playing very well, but that is the like, with that added, will rock it up another level too.
Yeah, this is why it's risky, is because like, you know, as soon as Jax lets up, Landon, like, it's no secret or mystery what he's going for. I mean, I think even if Jax like did a little bit more like running away and then like approaching again.
How did that? No way. That pickup off the ledge was so
Jax has
slick.
had some absurd conversions. I mean, he just approaches so much that's like he's figured out some stuff like he can do with his combo game.
People are not used to seeing Kragg approach this way.
Yeah.
If like you'll get like the mid, like some level of they're using the specials and they're using the moves, but it's very rare to see a Kragg that is so focused on just like neutral and hitboxes.
Yeah, Landon and I were saying like he's honestly just like straight up faster than Zeus, but like without any of the Kragg
the
stuff.
flash. Yeah.
The
small amount of Kragg bullshit spice. Which I say that in an endearing way of like, you need to do that if you want to be successful with Kragg. Oh, I think that clipped.
Okay, well, this is a healthy lead for Jax. Very scary for Landon.
It's doable until... Oh, okay.
The thing about Kragg is, like, you have to get a clean opening, and like it is possible to get a clean opening and like
but Kragg
do so much
can
damage.
just live so many spots.
And it's also just like scary to give up stuff in neutral against Kragg because you're scared of getting hit.
Mm-hmm.
And if you don't like find that opening soon enough, then eventually Kragg will.
But ooh,
Landon has been
this has
very
been a
proactive.
phenomenal stock. Oh no! And see,
Yep.
wow, what a good stock
Landon
from Landon
pretty
there.
much doing exactly what I said, which
Yeah.
is don't get hit and then just rack up
That
the
was
damage.
like a perfect stock from Landon. At
It
that
was
last one.
perfect in that he didn't get hit at all, but it definitely was scary because Jax got out of disadvantage quite a few
Yes.
times.
Yep.
So like there was.
It
not-
wasn't like one like extended combo, but it was a phenomenal understanding of like I don't want to push here. I'm gonna let the combo drop
Yep.
so that I can like maintain my positioning on stage, or so that I can do instead of being like, man, I really hope this hits.
Yeah, Landon didn't like try to press the advantage state unwisely in any spots, but he did like just hold on to it and like let Jax make the mistake.
Yep, and she's so good at doing that. Because I think almost anyone else in that scenario is like, I just need to get the kill to win. I'm gonna, even if this might not be the perfect guaranteed stock, I'm just gonna see if I can hit it.
It's really hard to do that too.
Yeah.
I mean, it can be hard to do either, but it's like very easy to get tunnel vision on the second thing you said, which
Yes,
is like I just
exactly.
need to find the kill.
Oh, I mean, it's a huge problem. I know for me it's a big problem, but that goes to any level of play.
Yep. Definitely does.
Yep.
And this is looking tough for Jax. I think like after a game like the last one we just saw, you have to be nervous as Jax.
Right, and when you win, because of the way that comeback happened too, I feel like if you're Landon, you're playing with so much momentum now.
Yep. It's like Jax is thinking like, I could have.
I could have been up.
yeah.
I could have been. Yeah.
Could have won that, so I can win this, but like, you know,
I
thinking
feel like-
about the last game
yeah.
is just too difficult sometimes.
I feel like Jax usually has a pretty good mentality on that kind of stuff, but oh no! Wait,
Okay.
why?
Uh,
Why?
Landon has.
It's just Landon.
I was telling Landon about this earlier. So you know, like earworms, right?
Yeah, like when you get a song stuck in your head.
Yeah. So like I used to play Lego Star Wars a lot growing up, and you know the
What song from-
the hub area, the canteen song.
Sure.
Like would get stuck in my head all the time, and I wanted to get it out, but like I could not do it. And watching Landon go for double purples has like given me that earworm of like I don't want to do this double purple, but
But
like,
now that it's cool when it works. Yeah.
I don't want to do it, but like my
It's
hands
there.
just like my hands ignore me the same way that my brain does when I'm like I don't want to have this
Yep.
song in my head.
Like, ooh, I could get the clip.
But that's stupid.
Yes.
Why would you do that?
Doing that in bracket in losers finals is certainly a thing.
Landon does have the lead to be going for
Yep.
silly stuff, and Jax has just kind of been consistently not getting enough, I think.
It also feels like Jax might be losing some steam.
Oh. It does seem that way.
Like, it just isn't moving quite as fast as the beginning of the set. Okay.
I was kind of thinking maybe we could have like not Clairen Ditto Grand Finals, but you know.
You know, we tried. We did our best.
You
We did our best.
Y'all can blame Jax for having another
I
Clairen
think-
Ditto Grand Finals.
I think Jax outplayed his seed, so I don't know if we can blame Jax or not.
well,
Jax had the biggest chance.
yeah.
We can blame Jackson Hunter.
Okay, I think I would expect Jax to make it this far. Maybe not like all the way to third, but like I'm not at all surprised.
Oh, I thought for sure Jax would get, like, at least top 5, that
Yeah.
kind of thing. Yep.
Yeah. So I mean, I don't think he was not seeded very high, but he hasn't been out too much. So it's
It
hard
literally
to see him
is.
higher.
It's his first in-person tournament for this game, like, other than
months.
the month the game came out.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, I have to go play. It
Yup.
was fantastic commentating with you.
Go do well in grants. Or wait, no. Yes, grants. Yep. I have not flipped anything yet.